Hello, everybody, and welcome back. It's Gavin Coyle here, the Safety CEO, and I just wanted to do a quick presentation today to show any small builders or construction owners that, there's commonality in a way amongst all the different countries in terms of how health and safety is managed in the so-called developed countries. So I'm going to give you a quick presentation on some of the legislation specifically for construction builders, small builders in particular. So here, as we're looking, is there's on the hse.gov.uk, which is the Health and Safety Executive in the United Kingdom. They have a really good website with great information, great downloads, that you can use for free and take from their website. And they're very open about how they share information. And it's a credit to them the way they operate. But here on the constructions section, they talk about all the different areas that you need to be aware of that you should, zone in on. So they have loads of different leaflets here. Like if you look, preventing injuries during plasterboard handling, that's a very specific topic. But obviously, if you're doing fit outs or doing large scale mixed developments, plasterboard is a problem carrying upstairs, etc. So, like, in fairness to them, they've gone very detailed, like even handling heavy blocks. So rather than just saying, here's a topic on manual handling, they're actually getting into very granular detail. Fragile roofs, roof works, running a small construction site, and then they have a leaflet on that, how to manage safety from that perspective. So really, really good information. Doesn't matter what country you're in. I would encourage you to look at other countries and see, can you take some information from these websites and then incorporate it into your own policies and procedures and systems. This is the Ireland website for health and safety, hsa.ie, which is the Health and Safety Authority in Ireland. And again, it's a pretty good website. And they have a contractor section. Now, really good. What they have here is they have a tool called besmart.ie, which is where you can go in and, fill out all the information and then kind of get an entry-level program to help you with health and safety for your business, for your construction business. And they obviously have a YouTube video here discussing the duties of contractors. And then again, going into, specific areas that you need to be aware of. So a lot of them in the websites obviously talk about supervision and management of health and safety within the workplace, and also training and awareness. And, there's a common theme amongst all of the websites. The Ontario website for health and safety. So it's on the ontario.ca. They talk about, on this page, you've got, putting up health and safety posters, write and maintain workplace policies, offer health and safety awareness training, teach your workers how to do the job safely, which is kind of a given, you would think. And data sheets on hazardous substances. They talk about, health and safety representative and having a committee, a safety committee setting up. And then they have their own checklist. So you can download their checklist. Let's just download it here for as long as it goes fairly quick. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. So you can download their checklist and use it to validate what you have and make sure that you have the right structures in place to manage safety on your site. And then I threw in the Swedish government. I worked there for a while and I thought the legislation was very easy to use. They're talking here about work with fire hazards, demolition, work beside roads and tracks, work with heavy components, work underground in tunnels, wells and pipes, groundwork and foundation works that is carried out at heights. And they have this thing called a work environmental plan, which is like, your overall plan for managing safety on a building site. So I suppose that what I'm trying to say is there's a lot of commonality amongst developed countries. There's no reason why you shouldn't look at some of these other websites as well to see, can you download and get a lot of this information, which is free. And then you can obviously tailor that information to suit your own business and your own systems and processes, subject to the fact that obviously it has to be relevant and not a burden to your business. But, there's helpful websites out there within these countries that will, have a very mature look at how to help you maintain the safety of your workers on your work site. Hope you enjoyed the presentation, and I'll see you on the next video. So take care and be safe.